According to messages in social media, like in YouTube, most radios and televisions these days, people are being created awareness of World War III. Yes, I believe it's coming. In this session, we are going to predict the positions of Uganda in the war. One problem is that we have many descriptions by many people about the war. Others in the press say that Corona is the one. Some are saying virus war indicated by many pandemics breaking out. Others prophesied the war going on between Israel and then the Hamas in Gaza as the one. I think we have to stick on the word of Jesus Christ in Matthew chapter 24. And we are going to realize that war is different from diseases. I love how men in the hours of end of the age in United States of America, having their branch in Jerusalem, put it using Revelations as their reference. They were right to say that one means war. Revelation chapter 8 going to 9. Heading the 7 trumpets. Yeah, in our previous preaching we said there are some Bible verses which were written in poetry, proverbs, idioms and wise saying. A poet can write about malaria using characteristics of mosquitoes only. Any elder in Acholi land can talk about you using proverbs like Gwokchuk. You will not understand those things unless you are interpreted. Let me use these local examples in our traditions. When people are going for war, they blow the horns of animals while dancing otole. It is also blown during the times of joy. In Western culture, they blow trumpets. Look at their movies and when they are preparing for war. In reality, the items in the things will be used to describe the things like mosquito for malaria. So trumpets in the Bible have two interpretations. One is going to be blown during the time of coming of Jesus Christ. Then second is in Revelations, meaning war. Let us move through that Revelations. Revelation chapter 8. Be wise, the heading read the trumpets, but somewhere you will hear about troops. Since we are moving towards the 6 trumpets, describing the Third World War, meaning 5 trumpets or wars are done. We are not now going to move through all the verses, but we are going to begin from chapter 9, verse 14. It said to the 6th angel who had trumpets, release the 4 angels who are bound at the great river Euphrates. Historian can now come in. River Euphrates is between Israel and Iran. Bounding Israel and Iran. Israel is the point of the start. Let us now come to this 2023 war between Israel and Hamas. Is it within that region? Or has it started in Israel? Yes. But is Iran involved? Not legal. The number of mounted troops was 200 million. I heard their number. That one is verse 16. Now, what is the troop doing in trumpets? That is a clear description of armies across the universe, from different countries, including ours. Comparing it with the war in 2023, the number of army or troops has not reached that level. Verse 17 talks about weapons, nuclear, wagons, bullets, name them. It is going to be different and terrible with the one ongoing. Verse 18, third of mankind was killed by those three plagues of fire, smoke, and sulfur. Not the Philistine and Hamas only. That one is roughly 2.7 billion of world population. Coming to conclusion, the war hasn't happened yet. Iran and Israel should get involved legally, including the written weapons and the death rates. It might even come in the year 2034 and above. To predict the positions of Uganda, assuming the current president will still be in power during that time, I saw great relationships between him with Russia, and we know the alliance of Russia, like China, people terming them to be red community. Most of their populations do not believe in Christianity being aided by Jesus Christ himself. And they are parallel to United States of America and Israel. There we can take our positions. But if the succeeding president of our country will be out of his bracket or his family, then as our motto states for God and our country, we are going to move with Israel. The last advice to any country that will wage war against Israel, whether it being Palestine and Hamas, we have to understand the story whereby God provoked the Philistine with a simple boy called David. And we read the story of great warrior in Israel like Samson and the rest. God should bless you while we wait for the I war, that is the third world war. We need to pray hard, harder and harder.